With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve? Coming to the plate now, David Pena, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Batting 8.
In now, Big Daddy Boomer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Big Daddy Boomer.
Hey, like you can.
This is line to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, he scorched that ball to the outfield.
Now to the plate, Miles Franco. He singled his last time up.
Get us a ground ball.
Taken high and deep to right. Boomer ranging back at the track, the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. Big Daddy Boomer stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left. Big Daddy Boomer will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Right here, find the ball.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, these scouts love seeing a guy that can drive the ball with authority. And that's exactly what he did on that swing. I mean, when you can trot into second base with a stand-up double, you're pretty sure you put a good charge into the ball.
Jay Haney will stand in now with 3 home in the inning already and 2 more ducks out there at second and third.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here with just a simple base hit.
To short, hit hard.
You're up.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
Hey, let it fly.
Digging in the switch hitter, Vernon Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go. Hey, like you can.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. To short. Hippern gloves it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 4-4.
Hey, play the 1 now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Boomer on the move, and this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. David Pena stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Boomer is in pursuit, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Well, he showed some good closing speed on that ball to make the catch. But most outfielders really need to hit, or at least create offense. All right, one time.
Big Daddy Boomer gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Takes this the other way to right, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. But it is The lead here in the late going.
Well, I'm sure he's happy about that at-bat. He gets himself a nice single in front of all the scouts, and to top it off, he picks up an RBI to help out his team.
Jay Haney will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, he's trying.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones.
Welcome, everyone. With the 17th pick in the first round, the Minnesota Twins select Big Daddy Boomer, a right fielder from the Central Region.
Okay, so as we make our way through the latter half of this first round, we see another highly valued prospect come off the board. What do you guys know about him, and what's your opinion on this selection?
Well, you know, I like this kid. I don't think he's quite the same level of talent that we've seen taken early on in this round, but I do believe he has a bright future ahead, and I think
Back here with our now from your Major League Baseball. MLB The Show is on the air. Opening night here in this. Big Daddy Boomer is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Come on now, big dog. Get the pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
And that right there was
Come on, big guy. Get your
digging
pitch
in
and
the
let it
switch
rip.
hitter,
Go.
Johnny Diaz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Come on, baby. See it.
1-2, here it comes. On the ground to short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine.
Now to the plate, Ryan Landry. He singled his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Boomer is in pursuit. Oh, and he botches it. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is in there.
He's in there.
Yeah, I thought because of the
Big Daddy Boomer will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Big Daddy Boomer.
Here you go now. Come on now.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count. Kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump.
Stepping in, Johnny Diaz. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
The 2-2 pitch. Runner goes. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Crook backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. On to first, a double play. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Big Daddy Boomer is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Smoke toward the hole, and there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
And he's well on his way to a nice series now. 3rd hit so far tonight. These guys are going to need his production here, so a welcome sight indeed.
Johnny Diaz comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Hey, let her fly. Let her fly. He's going.
Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and he got him at second on a perfect throw.
Well, here the runner's going to break on 0-2. Normally, this is not such a great count to run on because of the threat of a pitch out. But instead, they get a gift right here. It's a strike 'em out, throw 'em out, double play.
John Gomes will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup. And that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan.
Big Daddy Boomer stands in now with 1 down and a runner at first. That would be the go-ahead run if they can find a way to get him all the way around. Double play is in order, however.
Yeah, he has definitely got to look for something up in the strike zone and drive the ball to the outfield. Now, there's nothing more deflating than a game-ending double play.
His perfect night.
Johnny Diaz will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Darryl Thacker ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Big Daddy Boomer, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Hit hard on the ground to second. Crook is up with it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. It's getting late. 1 run can win it. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. These fans head home happy. Their club has won it 4-2. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Time for game 2. Big Daddy Boomer will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago. He's set. Here it comes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. It's sharply toward third. And, oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Hosed.
So 1 run on 3 hits. Into the box now. Big Daddy Boomer. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. And nobody's home. It's a base hit.
All right, hold it here, hold it here.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Now batting.
Johnny Diaz in now. Hopped out in his first trip. Here's the 1-1. Runners going. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, McKinney makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
Well,
Darryl Thacker will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So 3 runs.
Hey, one away.
In now, Pedro Rios. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Big Daddy Boomer digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score 2.
Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. 1 run is scored. 2 runs score. And a relay to the plate, but not in time, and 3 runs score.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game so far, and this one.
At the plate, Johnny Diaz earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Silva scoops it up. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So the nearly bat around here is 8.
Hey, we got one.
Pedro Rios steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Hey, get him with your best pitch right here.
Heading out towards shallow right. Boomer giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. TJ Blocker is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Hey, come on now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Beard is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 6 full. Leading off the inning, John Gomes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Cruz ranging into shallow right, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning. Big Daddy Boomer comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here.
Johnny Diaz will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the... At the plate, Daryl Thacker. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, 2 hits for him in the ballgame, both of them doubles, and that really paced his guys to the victory.
Final lines go for our ball game.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into the Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League.
Come on, baby. One time.
Big Daddy Boomer will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Hey, 1 pitch. Make it yours.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Well, that's a good approach right there with 2 away. He's just going to shorten up the stroke and take it right back up the middle. That'll be good enough to get the job done.
Trevor Beard will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Oh, and this goes right past him.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit all the way, but let's check out the attempt here at first base. I think maybe if he stretches out, he could have knocked this ball down, but instead, you see that ball get on him as he gives it the sliding effort.
Ready now, Charles Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Here we go.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now. Boy, the command. Not really good right now to start this ball game. Already that's 3 hits now and a walk he's given up.
Brian Acevedo has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
Belted high in the air out to left. Valladares racing back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads. Zach Romero will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Boomer has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He's got 8 hits already.
Big Daddy Boomer stands in following an RBI single his first time through. Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything.
Trevor Beard strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this.
We gotta hold him right here.
TJ Blocker strides forward with the bases loaded, and a big hit here could at least get him a little closer in this one.
Yeah, and with a deficit this large, you just got to chip away when you get those opportunities. It's early here, so there's still time.
Cruz ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Definitely not what you...
John Gomes will be the batter now with the bases loaded, and they've got to make something of this opportunity here if they've got any hopes of climbing back into this one.
Well, he's got a great chance to do that right here, Matty, and you got to make him come to you. With the bases loaded, you can't help him out.
Skied into very shallow right. Boomer has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done, down 5-1. Matthew Valladares has a chance here to put his guys right back in this one. Bases are loaded.
Yeah, and a ball deep into the gap could tie it, and of course a long ball would flip this script entirely.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And not in time as the second run scores.
Now batting, shortstop.
So stepping in, number 13, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Boomer sprinting after it, and that ends the inning. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a one-run ball game. We played 4. Big Daddy Boomer will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Let's go right here.
Hit hard towards center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game.
Boy, these fans will be happy to see this guy leave town. That's for sure. He is absolutely.
Trevor Beard will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's so far.
Sometimes that's half the battle.
The 0-1 pitch.
Let it rip, let it rip.
Yeah. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Charles Cruz strides in, grounded out his last time through. Stretch, here's the pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch inside, the throw.
He's safe.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And if there's one thing a young pitcher can do to help slow down a running game, it's learn to vary your times to home plate. As he progresses up the ladder, it'll be something that coaches work with him on for sure.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And now after the stolen base, how does that change the approach?
Well, you've got 1 out and a base open. You're already behind in the count. I don't think you have to challenge him here if you don't want to.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they open up an 8-5 lead. Ryan Landry comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Boomer is there, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 31.
Big Daddy Boomer is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Right fielder, Boomer.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
A pause, and the 0-2. To short, hit hard. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Matthew Balladares will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Boomer on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Big Daddy Boomer will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, get the pitch. Drive it right here.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line, it's a fair ball. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from first comes around to score.
And every hitter knows you're going to see more fastballs when you've got good speed over there at first base. And that's exactly what he gets here as he drives this one. And of course, because of that speed, that runner's going to come.
Ready for another chance? Trevor Beard. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here. That Charles Cruz will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Here you go.
Ground ball to second. This could be two.
Stand up, stand up,
One
stand up.
there.
That's an out.
On to first, but not in
safe.
time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Brian Acevedo will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me?
So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. On to the bottom of inning number.
Yo, C-Man, what's your real name? Man, like, thank you for joining my stream, bro.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho,
By the way,
and
guys,
crew, I'm
I
Matt
am
Vasgersian.
kind of getting,
You've been watching
I got
MLB
drafted by the
Show.
Twins.
For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head
Okay,
over to
I was
theshownation.com.
just wondering because
It's a win for
I'm really happy
Chattanooga.
that
They come out on top,
decided to start
10
my
to 7.
stream.
Good night, everybody.
C-Man.
On 14 hits. No errors. They left 18 runners on.
I know. He says not telling my anything. I didn't.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes.
Can't hear you.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Do you like the stream? Just wondering. Sorry.
Welcome back to the Minor League pregame show. I'm Matt Vasgersian, bringing you closer to Southern League play as we take a look at tonight's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Big Daddy Boomer is in. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor here between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key to a road victory for them?
Well, I think it's going to be really important to understand the pitcher that they're facing and make the adjustments as the game goes along. If this guy's in the zone, then be aggressive. Go up there.
Big Daddy Boomer will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blocker
Come on, get up,
on
get
the
up.
move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Mike McKinney will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You see me, actually just thank you for joining my stream, bro. I don't know if you're subscribed or not, but it's the first time I've actually had someone, and I don't know.
John Gomes.
Doing my live stream, but I know you know. Thanks, bro.
2 RBIs from earlier.
Get it.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit in the air to right field. Boomer is after it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third.
Around third and being waved on home.
I'm so done.
They're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Now batting, Big Daddy Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do.
Juan Centeno stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First and second here with nobody out. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I think these guys are at the point of the series where they've seen enough of this guy swinging the bat. Go ahead, take first.
Charles Cruz is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a fly out.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad, because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Blocker ranging forward. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Johnny Diaz is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance.
Grand slam right here.
Has to challenge him here. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home. Pedro Almanzar stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam. Joe Crook stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is in the air to right. Boomer moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, a designated hitter.
Big Daddy Boomer will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Stepping up to the plate, Juan Centeno. He drew a walk his first time up. For second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, as he'll just hang on to it. No one out with a runner at second. Ooh, that one deflects off him. I think it got his arm. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. This has to be a big... Charles Cruz will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
In the air now, out to right field. Blocker is there. Let's see if they test it. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3. Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Boomer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Hit hard to short. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Juan Centeno. And he does.
Do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well. boy, and is the tide turning here? I think that's the real question.
So striding in, Charles Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now a two-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
You can't ask for much more than that. That time.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Johnny Diaz, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away.
Some guys are just flat-out clutch. They come through in these situations time and time again. We'll see if he's got that in him here.
Landry camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Pedro Almanzar will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
On the ground to third. Landry ranges to his right. Throw, got him, and they get out of it as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution.
Long time long, little champion gone.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. In the AL Central, Trevor Plouffe drove in 4, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox, 9-4. The Tampa Bay Rays got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Indians, 6-4. The Stros swung it well with 15 hits in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals, 6-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Tigers broke up their 5-game losing skid as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 3-1. The Toronto Blue Jays had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 11-1. The win was their 6th in a row. The Boston Red Sox got 11 overall hits as they blew out Baltimore 8-1. The Oakland Athletics allowed only 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 3-1. The Mariners knocked out 12 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 8-5. The Atlanta Braves amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-4. The Mets totaled 11 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-2. Cesar Hernandez had 3 hits on the day, helping the Phillies get past the Padres 5-4. His modest hitting streak now stands at 9 straight games. The Cubs allowed 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 2-1. The St. Louis Cardinals pounded out 17 hits in this one as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers, 7-6. The Giants total 11 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado, 10-6. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Dodgers starting pitcher, number 18, got his first career win, leading the Dodgers over the Diamondbacks, 7-6. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Steven Rutledge will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. The 0-1 on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Boomer moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on.
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He's carrying an outstanding.
In now, Barney Klein, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
Both outfielders with a long...
Big Daddy Boomer will stand in. And as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. High in the air out to center field. Estrada is there. 1 away. Stepping in, Big Daddy Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Flying toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Trevor Beard will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far. So this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Romero is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Striding into the box, Charles Cruz. He got on top of one.
To induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Johnny Diaz stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Park backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Pedro Almanzar gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are...
Okay, so right here.
Farrell is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. High in the air out towards shallow right. Romero has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run on 4 hits here. No errors. Big Daddy Boomer will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line drive to left.
Seriously?
Under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's no runs on no hits. 1 error, and Benito Merced will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Boomer has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Barney Klein, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Boomer will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Emmett James will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Moving under it, Boomer, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Benito Merced will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit. Big Daddy Boomer gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Taken high and deep to right. Romero going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Trevor Beard will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Ought to be a good one here between the Jackson Generals and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Bradley Champion will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Pops this one up, calling for it. Clinton, he makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Big Daddy Boomer will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around third and being waved on home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Trevor Beard will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. He's set. Here's the 2-2. chopper right side of the infield. Gutierrez in the hole. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Juan Centeno will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, baseball can be a humbling game. Yesterday wasn't a good day for him, but over the season, he's hitting over 300.
Swing and a looper to left. Rutledge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Lookouts lead it 1-0. Big Daddy Boomer stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out. Or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Rutledge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Big Daddy Boomer steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. You're short, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Trevor Beard will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Juan Centeno will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
Brian Acevedo strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Number 5 steps in now. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Farrell is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Generals lead it 2-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
He's in great position now to tie this ball game up with a leadoff double out there. Man, was he fired up.
Trevor Beard will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And he's retired 1 away. So stepping in, Juan Centeno, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Juan Centeno has a chance now to bring home the tying run standing on second base.
And a dinger here would give him the lead. Let's see what he can get done.
He just said dinger.
This one's flared out toward left. And he can't track it down. A base hit.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it. And he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
Trying to hold the lead. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield. And the infield fly rule will be in effect here. But one's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second. Pedro Almanzar steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they will hold that possible tying run at third. Even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on. Sam Clinton will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you said.
And he has come through, as this ought to be enough to get him the lead. The runner from second crosses the plate, and the run will score all the way from first. It's 4-2. Big Daddy Boomer will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Well, he's already got 3 hits in this game coming into this at-bat, so we'll see if he can get that 4th now against this new guy.
1 run is scored.
And you wonder if maybe this one is the one that finishes things off. That's going to make this a 6-2 game now. And with time running short, 4 runs might be just a little too much to make up the way they've swung it back.
Here's the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. And not in time as the second run scores. Now at the plate, Juan Centeno. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Park ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. We've played 8 full. Chattanooga leads it here 8-2. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to the around the minor league. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Mississippi Braves. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you? Big Daddy Boomer will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Juan Centeno will get his first opportunity now. And you can see that average pushing up near 350 to start things out. Here's the 3-2, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
Boy, the command, not really good right now to start this ball game. Already that's 3 hits now and a walk he's given up.
Carlos Cruz will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. Swinging a high chopper. To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Johnny Diaz steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Big Daddy Boomer stands in following an RBI single his first time through.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Underhanded flip. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Lookouts lead it 4-0. Big Daddy Boomer heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Drilled to first. Spence scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Big Daddy Boomer strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
In there, no balls and a strike. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. O'Doul going back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the lead is 7-2.
First homer. 3.7. At least we're getting the start.
Boomer will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second, and he's not stopping. He wants 3, and he's safe. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he really got stuck out there, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Chattanooga leads it here 9-4. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, maybe a little disappointing that he could only get 3/4 of the cycle. especially since he got the two hardest ones out of the way. But all in all, still a great offensive performance.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. It's a win for Chattanooga. They come out on top. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good... Big Daddy Boomer will stand in trying to keep that hitting streak alive and see what he's done over the past 9 ball games. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, a diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit. Juan Centeno will get his first shot here.
Anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the... Big Daddy Boomer is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Pinto racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here. Big Daddy Boomer will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Drilled right back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
He's in position right here. I don't think...
Juan Centeno will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Big Daddy Boomer gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Montoya racing back. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd of the game, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Well, I think it's pretty fair nowadays to call this guy a young phenom out there. He's starting to get some national press, one of the better prospects around, and he gives you a look right there of why folks are so bullish on him.
Big Daddy Boomer is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here.
Boy, these fans will be happy to see this guy leave town, that's for sure. He is absolutely eating them up here in this series. He delivers again.
Digging in to try it again, Juan Centeno. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bryant moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Well, good job.
Now to the plate, Trevor Beard. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. this is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Spence is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits. No errors. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, 2 hits for him in the ballgame, both of them doubles, and that really paced his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Mississippi's able to take this one 4-3. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us here tonight.
Matt Vasgersian back. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Big Daddy Boomer will stand in now, and beware because he has been off the charts hot here to start the season.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Trevor Beard will stand in. He is off to a dreadful
Did you
start.
see that?
To
I
play
hit
as
him.
He has not hit the ball well in April.
Dude. That's not even touching him. Doesn't even touch him.
Two strikes, here it is. Runner goes for second, drives it to deep right field. Bryant ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Big Daddy Boomer steps in now.
Designated hitter, Big Daddy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right. Bryant ranging back.
Oh.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Okay, I want to see
So no
him.
runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the Big Daddy Boomer steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Trevor Beard will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Montoya has a beat on it, 2 down. Stepping in, Charles Cruz. He singled his last time up. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Nakajima has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Big Daddy Boomer digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Big Daddy Boomer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to center field. Navar going back on it. Still going back. And just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. Trevor Beard steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. A pause and the 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him. 2 down. Charles Cruz will step in. A ground out victim as last time. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. Mississippi's able to take this one 10-4. So long, everybody.
Joining us this afternoon. And please try.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight we've got a good matchup in Big Daddy Boomer will stand in, and boy, look at that batting average to start off the month of April.
And he's coming off of that big 3-hit game in his last one.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Why?
Big Daddy Boomer
Okay.
in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding
Keep
out.
blinking down here.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Line toward right center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this.
Oh, catches.
Big Daddy Boomer will stand in for the 3rd time still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
What the heck?
The ground is short. This could be 2. On to first, and here indeed
I'm
is a
so
super double play. Big Daddy Boomer will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Juan Centeno gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Big Daddy Boomer will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First offering on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Boy. Juan Centeno struggling so far in this one. He'll look to...
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Not in time as he steals second. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Costello is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the ninth. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. Mississippi's able to take this one 7-6. Good night, everybody.
Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
I feel love and pain. I'm still standing on. The heck? What am I doing? I'm a classic man. Beating it in when you look this clean. I'm a classic man. Beating me when you look this clean. I'm a classic man. Guys, that's probably gonna be the live stream today. Been playing for this show for a long time. It was fun. It was fun. Save. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna end it right here.